Alright guys, welcome back to week 2 of Skyrim Mod Showcase. I'm excited. We have 5 mods this week. Last week we had 2 armor and a weapon. We're going to have 1 big weapon mod, 1 armor mod. Let's get right into mod number 1. Mod number 1 is an armor mod called Dawn of the Dawn Guard. It's a retexture for the Dawn Guard. Makes it look, for me personally, much better. It increases the resolution, makes it a little bit sharper, a little bit more cleaner, as you can see from the leg dress. The detail on the leg dress is a little bit more sharpened up, a little bit more detailed. The shoulder plates used to be really shiny. Now they're pretty rustic and battle hardened. The colors changed, make it look a little bit more realistic. That's really all there is to it. I mean, it's just a retexture for the Dawn Guard. It's a high quality retexture, and I use it in my everyday because, you know, Dawn Guard's pretty solid armor. Mod number 2 is a great mod. It's going to get the weapon mod out of the way so we can get to the little bit more detailed mods later on in the video. It's called Billyros or Billyros or Billyros or whatever you want to pronounce it. Weapons. It's a great weapon mod because this creator has a lot of weapon mods on the Nexus. All really high resolution, all really high quality, but there's a lot of different files that you can get for them. But if you do what I did and you put that title in there, it will take you to his, I don't know if he did it or if somebody did it for him, but he's definitely the creator of the weapons. It puts them all in one big file, so you don't have to sit there and download each and every mod and have 10 different mods just for 10 different weapons that you don't even know if you're going to use. So instead you can just download the one file, and it puts all of his weapons into one file, and they all look really good. They all come in one-handed and two-handed variants. They're really well put, they're really high res, they're really lore friendly looking, really immersive looking. They look like they could have belonged in the game. Some of them are crazy, like this one where there's a little wavy, but still looks really solid. I mean, what else is there to say? They're all high resolution, really high quality. I use one of his mods as for my everyday playthrough because, I mean, they're really good weapons, and I highly recommend it. Mod number 3. As you probably noticed last week, my character has tattoos on her body. I use Ruda Tattoos. They're good. I mean, they're not really immersive. They're not really lore friendly because, you know, they are tattoos, and they are, some of the designs on them don't have Skyrim stuff on them. But I use them. You have to have race menu, but you know, they're simple, really well designed, easy to use, great detail. And it's something I use in my everyday playthrough just to give the character a little more look. Mod number 4 is one of the larger mods of the video. It's called Loot and Degradation. It's pretty large mod. I mean, it does a lot for the game. It does exactly as the title reads. It weakens your loot, so not your loot but your weapons that you've smithed up higher. It takes the Oblivion destruction system and does it as best as it can in Skyrim, because the weapons don't actually break, but as you can see on the right side, my weapons are all labeled as fine right now. So what happens is over time you use those weapons, you take damage, you kill enemies, the more you use them, the more destroyed that they become weaker, so it'll lose that fine strength to it. It'll go back to the basic. You can go all the way up to legendary, obviously it doesn't just only have to be fine, but legendary will drop down to epic, to superior, to fine, to whatever, but it does that, and it's fantastic. I mean, it makes it much more immersive, so, you know, your weapons and your armor actually feel real, like they do get damaged. There is a weapon kit in the game, in the mod, that you can repair those weapons to back up to their normal form. So it doesn't entirely break the weapon, but you can use that repair system to repair those back up to what you had them before they got broke. That's not all it does. Obviously, many people have grindstones in their holds in their cities and in their camps and stuff like that, but you never find those weapons that are of higher quality out in the field. So what this mod also does is it also adds a system to where that now people, based upon their level, will have armor that is fine, superior, epic. So the higher the level, as you can see there, I found a fine fur helmet on a bandit. So it's not just the player anymore that is the only one that gets to have those weapons. It's every NPC in the game. So based upon your level, as you'll see after I kill this guy, he was a bandit thug, so he's a higher level. So you can see superior, fines, fine. You actually have something that's superior because he's a higher level enemy. Our last mod of the day is the biggest mod that I've reviewed, I think, ever in Skyrim. But it's called Brigmore. You've probably heard of it. It's a pretty high rated quest mod, high downloads, high endorsed. I'm going to be letting them talk for a little bit here, because the voice acting is done so well that I don't want to talk over all of it, because I want to showcase the mod. And a great part of the mod is the voice acting and the storytelling of this. So as you'll see here in a second, I'm going to go a little bit quiet because I want you to listen to the voice acting, because it's done so well. I mean, the voice actors in this mod are fantastic. You really can't go wrong. I mean, there's no flaw really. Sometimes it does get a little cheesy, but other than that, there's really no flaw to it. I mean, the storytelling is fantastic. The quests are not repetitive and annoying. They're really well done, and they're really quite fantastic quests. I mean, like I said, they don't send you like on the normal quest where it's just go here, do that, go here, come back, go there, do that, here, back. You know, it puts you like you're actually doing something of meaning. So let's take a listen.
Is not something. It is someone. Not assassinated. My child is angry, a Nordling with a destiny. Khajiit will pay. This one will pay 5,000 coin now. And this her mother's ring.
I'm skipping past this guy because his voice acting is really good, but
business is settled.
I want to get to some of the later people.
Think of her
because this is not the main character of this story.
Brigmore.
This is how you start off. He's in Riverwood. You go meet him there. He'll tell you. He'll give you a quest. You get the. He gives you a horse, and he gives you a place to go. You go up to Angie's camp up here by Falkreath, and this is where you'll meet Brigmore, who the main quest of the story, or main character of the story is. Let's just take a listen to her voice acting. There's actually some interesting dialogue because it adds kind of Angie's own dialogue, because obviously Angie's not a part of the mod, she's naturally here, but it kind of puts her voice dialogue into fit in with the story, which is kind of unique. But we'll be talking to Brigmore here in a second.
Is that so?
And
we'll see about that.
We'll take a listen.
Very well. Consider yourself warned. Then keep your hands to yourself.
Who wants to know? You want me what? Yeah, right. Whatever. Give me one good reason why I should do that. I can take care of myself. I don't even know you. My mother's ring. Where did you get this? Oh,
So, you know, it kind of uses the feelings part, honestly. It kind of does well at demonstrating feelings of those characters that you're speaking to.
So it's true. Yeah, I could use some company.
but don't get any ideas. Hey. Sure. If Ren sent you, I must be in good company, right?
I'm not sure. Adventure, maybe. Or sanctuary, even as it's not safe for me now in Cyrodiil. Skyrim is my ancestral home. I've never been here before. I want to explore a little and see it for myself.
I got myself seriously wounded after the Bruma thing. Angie found me while she was hunting in the forest.
Yeah. She brought me here and nursed me and sat with me through the fever.
So you get to see a little bit of her backstory. You get to see kind of who she is, what happened. If you read the letter, there's a little bit more info on it.
Don't be too put off by
So
her
you know, you
abruptness.
kind of go through her quest
She really is a nice person once you
of
get to know her.
her backstory. I mean, the
Mention
quest
to her
is, like I
about
said,
those practice
fantastic.
targets. She'll like that very much.
It was fantastic enough to
It'll
get a
break the
sequel,
ice
and I
give
think
her a
the
chance to
sequel
get rid
is
of that
amazing as well.
hope she's always on.
And I can't wait for the one after.
You
We'll
won't
be looking
regret
at the sequel
It's actually very
soon.
good.
But
It's a family
you know,
heirloom,
like I said, the
passed
voice
down to
acting
my
is
father.
stellar. The quest
I
is
still want to
stellar.
take
Sometimes, like I
revenge on
said,
those that
when
have
she,
harmed my
sometimes when they
family.
talk, it's a little bit
slew
cheesier.
every Thalmor
But
at
I
the
mean,
embassy
like I
of
said,
Bruma
that's
that had
very
kept us as
rare to happen in
hostages.
this mod. It's
I
such
found it amongst the wreckage.
an amazing
Claimed
mod.
it.
I didn't even know about it until about
It almost cost
a couple
me my
months
life
ago. It's been
getting
out
it.
for a while.
And if they
This is,
want
like I
it
said, this
back,
is a
they'll have to
known
pry
mod
it from
around the
my
Nexus,
cold, dead
but it definitely
fingers.
deserves a spot in everyone's mod showcase.
Barendar didn't tell you
It's
about
so
her?
good because, like I said,
My
it does
mother
such
and
a
I were
good
sold
job
into slavery.
at telling a story
I was very
and not
young
making it
when
feel
we were
boring
separated.
and generic.
I haven't
It's such
seen
a
her in 4
unique
years.
story that I
don't even
highly,
know if she's
highly
still
recommend
alive.
testing this mod out for yourself. It's fantastic.
I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about that right now. Maybe some other time.
It's not only her that has good voice acting. Just take a listen to this guy,
Yeah, a courier
who is
came
a
by
Stormcloak
yesterday and
soldier.
handed me a note. It said you were coming and it was about something important, but it didn't mention why. Yeah, they've been testing us all night, probing our defenses. An Imperial charge made a breach in the east wall just before you arrived. Not usually. Up until now, it's been a phony war. Then that sly old dog Cassius Varyn decided to sit his legion on the Pales border with Whiterun. I advised Ulfric to set up a garrison here in case he tried to make a move. Yeah, we both served under John.
As you can see, it uses the NPCs from the regular game, such as Angie, Ulfric, to build its story. I say this conversation has not been your generic Skyrim conversation where it's kind of, you know, you can kind of guess where it's going. It's kind of telling you a great story about what's happening around the camp, and you kind of get to know the characters very well inside the mod. Which, like I said, that's the most important thing for me when it comes to a quest mod. Are the quests that I'm doing generic Skyrim quests, like I said, just fetch something and come back, or are the quests unique to itself, and are the voices good enough that I can get engaged with the characters? And that's what this mod does. Like I said, you really get engaged with the characters, and it really makes you. It's really ambitious on what it's trying to do, and it really reaches that. But that is all the time I have for this episode. It was great, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.